y'all, it's me, Cinnamon, back with another video on Farmstead. We are in the forest, and I'm going to teach you how to farm in the forest area to make the most profit. Now, some farming areas, you can make more money, but it really just depends on which biome you start on. So I'm going to teach you how to make the most money in the forest biome with low stats. What I mean by that is, like, your skills, you have to get to a certain amount of skills in order to, like, make money, or not make, like, better money, I guess. Just, I don't know what's happening there, but just ignore that. So, for example, I'm close to foraging level 7, and once I get there, I'm going to start making even more money on this plot, but I'm not there yet. So, let me show you how to make some money for beginners. Now, the most expensive crop you can plant would either be the apple trees or the blueberries. Blueberries make you the most money short term, apples make you the most money long term. Because apples, you can just plant them once, and you can always collect from them. They never go out. And blueberries, you can make a lot of money fast, but you always gotta be planting them and, like, watching them. So I'm gonna teach you my farming routine. So a lot of people either do a 5x5, but I like to do a 4x4. And, like, some people will do, like, a big, huge area, but I do a 4x4, which here is my reasoning. Now, do you always want to carry this bucket? Now, this is a high-level bucket, not including the gold one. I'm saving my diamonds. But what is my arm doing? I don't know what my arm's doing, but okay. Go off, arm. But basically, you don't want to have to, like, water and go through every individual pile and then have to refill, because that can be a waste of time. So what I suggest doing is getting sprinklers. Now, you might be wondering, why do you have the scarecrow here? It's not the nicest looking thing. Well, that's because there are crows in this game. Crows will prey on your crops and eat them all. I hate crows. The reason why I don't have any scarecrows over here is because I normally, like, watch those crops and, like, harvest as soon as they're ready so I can start cooking. But over here, I have to have scarecrows here because these take a little bit longer and I don't really, like, want to watch them do the whole entire time. So I recommend doing a 4x4 because if you do a 5x5, you have to put a sprinkler or a scarecrow in the middle in order to cover the whole entire area. But if you want to place both, well, then you're going to have to buy 2 of one of these items. And that's just more money in the short term, I guess. That's most more money to have a 5x5 with a sprinkler, like, over here. Like, 2 sprinklers or, like, 2 scarecrows. And very just, like, not, like, aesthetically pleasing. So I like to do this little 4x4. So, like, I like to have them, like, patterns. So I always put, like, a scarecrow in the corner so I can get, like, this. And I put, like, the sprinklers in one of these little squares. So scarecrow in the corner, sprinkler in one of these squares. And it will water your crops and also protect your crops. Now, I like to use the blueberries because, well, they give you the most money when you plant, like, crops. Blueberries can make you even more money if you're foraging at level 7, if you were to make jam. So I don't really have any jam on me because I'm almost foraging level 7, and I can show you how to make one of those farms once I get there, but that'll have to be another video, maybe plains when I do my strawberry jam. But if you can make any of your berries into jam, I highly recommend that because it will give you more money. But here's my little sprinkler farm. I like this. It doesn't have to be big either. I did a 2x5 method. And it's really quick to, like, plant all of these and harvest them yourself. So you don't really have to pay people to harvest them. Now, for some of the other places, you might, like, want to do bigger farms. But personally, I like having this small farm because I can easily handle it. And I don't have to pay people to take care of it for me. So that's what I like to do here. Now, for the long-term deal, I like to use apple trees, because you can plant them once, and they'll refill every, like, 15 minutes, I believe. So, let me just show you how much money I make with these apples here, and the apples over in my orchard, and then all of these blueberries. So, let me harvest. I might speed this up, so I will be right back shortly. So I've now harvested all of my blueberries, And also, a fun thing about when you harvest them, you get some seeds back. So I had over 100. I had 140. Oh, someone say, join my farm. Anyways, I have 140, which is pretty nice. Oh, someone liked my farm. Okay. So we have 140, and what I like to do for these apple trees, I'll just show it for this one, and I'll speed up for the other ones, is I like to spam the F key and just run in between these trees. And right now it's a little bit harder. I have to like move my mouse to move my camera so I can get by. But once I harvest all of these, I like to go over to my orchard, which is a little bit more planned out. It's easier. I just have to walk down the aisles, but you see how quick that harvest? And I suggest you don't have sprint on, because if you have sprint on, then it's a little bit harder to just spam F. You have to be quicker with it. But if you're not the quickest person to be able to spam keys, I suggest you just walk. And it's pretty quick to harvest all of these. And the apples you get, it's a lot. So I have, let me count. If it loads, it takes a while to load. So 99, 99, 99, 63. Let me get a calculator out real quick. And I will record it and put it on the screen as I normally do. So I'm gonna get my calculator. Oh, that's a flashlight. I accidentally hit the flashlight. It's right above my record. Okay, so it's recording now. So 99 plus 99 plus 99 plus 63 is a total of 360 apples. That's a lot. And I will get this every single time I harvest apples. You don't get any less, you don't get any more. And that's pretty cool for being able to harvest it that quickly. So let me go to the town to sell all this stuff. Now, if I had a jam making station, I put the blueberries into there so I can make more. So let me go over to the little jam station. I don't recommend you use this because it can be a lot. So for every 4 jam, like not for, gosh, I can't speak. So for every 4 berries, you get 8 jams, which is pretty nice. And of course, it hires the value. You can get more off of that. So where's here? I'm going to sell. So these blueberries alone with the 5x2 method make me 6,300. That is without making them into jam. So let me put these back. And the apples that I use don't bring me as much money. It's just a nice little thing to add, but long term, it's nice. 1,800, you don't even have to water them. They just stay there. So together I got 8,100. Pretty nice for farming. Got some blueberries. What I like to do is buy 200, around like 200 seeds. Now it's not exact. I just buy a lot. So if I go here, max, buy. It's not a lot. I just do that. So then I don't really have to like go back next time to like buy seeds, and it normally saves me for a while. So I hit tab and go back. Now this may look different if you play on mobile. I do not know how to do this on mobile because this game I actually started while I was on computer. So what I like to do now is first equip the smaller amount of seeds and plant them. So like what I like to zoom out all the way, click this, and drag my mouse along so I can just start planting them. Now 14 is what one of these squares contains. And you just watch a person do this. Then I'll switch over to the 99 and do that. And I'll probably speed this up because we don't want to be here for all that. I mean, it's quick, but also like if you can speed up when necessary, I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, and we have planted all of our blueberry seeds. Now, with this method, I don't have to water them. I don't have to go through every individual one and water them and refill it and wait. The sprinklers do that for me, which is really nice and convenient. And the apple trees, you don't have to do anything. You just wait for their time. So right now it's 14 minutes. So pretty nice. These are 15 minutes when watered. They're 20 minutes when not watered. And I haven't tried fertilizer yet. I'm actually saving fertilizer when I get to mountain, and I have the longer ones. For example, pumpkins, they take a very long time, and I know that because I worked on someone's farm before, and personally, I don't want to have to wait that long, so I'm just going to use fertilizer. So that's why I've actually been saving stacks of fertilizer in there, and that's why I have these little fertilizer compartments. So by the time I do have that unlocked, I am ready. But I hoped you all enjoyed my little farming tutorial on how to make money crop-wise. Now, in the future, I'll probably make a video on how to make money off of the different things, like, for example, animals, cooking, transforming your resources, like including making jam. So in the future, I will show these tips and tricks, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content from Farmstead. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Let's start over here. Oh gosh, that just activated. That scared me.